The Ciel Color Brick is a great case. If you're looking for a great feeling, great handling case at a decent price, this $25 color brick by Ciel by Spigen is worth getting. But if you really don't like fingerprinting on your cases, yeah. At MobileReviewsEh, Monty and I base all our... Where's your tie? At MobileReviewsEh, Monty and I base our reviews on actual usage. We do three things with these cases. We mindlessly watch TikTok videos, we take selfies, and then we drop our iPhones in the case. The Ciel Color Brick by Cyril by Spigen, that is a really convoluted word salad, is a case that ranks in the top 25% of all iPhone 11 cases, which really doesn't happen that often. The seams of the case between the TPU edge and the semi-transparent polycarbonate back aren't that noticeable. That's a lie, they're really not noticeable. The only thing you might notice are the tiny seams along the TPE edge. That's it. But while doing a deep dive on this case, I did notice on the inside of the buttons, it's a little rougher. But that's really me just trying to be picky. When it comes to sliding around, it won't on the front or the back. And when it comes to size, the color brick is of average size. The case will feel a little thinner as the back is recessed a bit, which also prevents the back from scratching. This color brick has a soft rubber finish to it, which is the main reason why it handles so well. The main reason why I like it so much. It's smooth, but not slick. You know, I love the soft rubber finish on Spigen's products, technically. Now, if you're wondering, is this the same coating that I found on my last Spigen product review, the Tough Armor Pro for the iPad Pro? No. My biggest gripe with this case is the wear and tear. You are going to notice how handy you get with your iPhone because your fingerprints are going to be all over it. If you're finding this review useful, considering getting your color brick through my Amazon links. This channel's not sponsored, though Spigen, Ciel did send this product to me, which is awesome for me because I didn't have to buy it. Now, usually when it comes to these soft rubber coated cases, the coating will eventually come off if you do that enough, but it actually fares fairly well. Like, trying to correct all the math errors I did in Kumon with erasers, that's kind of what this is reminding me of. And that corner, I just kind of went crazy on this table? Nothing. But I'm very sure that when I drop this product, well, the coating's gonna scuff up a little bit. Now, before I move on to iPhone access, if you like what you're seeing here, check out the color brick for the AirPod Pros. Those cases, I'll review them next week. They are top notch. Now, accessing your iPhone in this case is where the color brick shines. The buttons are removable, which means you can maintain the click of the iPhone's button. There's no mushiness, there's no sticky gaps, you just get the perfect click. So if you're a button pushing selfie monger, you take selfies this way with your actual button and not the virtual button, you're gonna love this case. I will also add that Ciel by Cyril by Spigen also includes an extra set of buttons with each case, so it allows you to change the look of the case every once in a while. They don't charge you for it like Rhino Shield does. There are no issues with accessing the screen as the case edges are rounded. The camera cut is large enough to use whatever unnecessary camera lens protector you have for your device. The port cutouts are large for your oldest cables, and one-handing your iPhone in this case is gonna be decent. The cutouts at the bottom are chamfered a bit, so your pinkies aren't gonna feel the rough edge like you would with some of the cases that we're gonna review this week. The last thing I'll mention is that the case has a cutout for the lanyard, so if you need to string your iPhone to your wrist, well, or neck, you can. When it comes to protection, the color brick by Ciel by Cyril by Spigen doesn't explicitly state the drop height of the product, which is really odd because Spigen loves to plaster their drop protection claims all over their products. The TPU bumper does include air pockets in the corner. Now, as a side note, the corners are only 1.7 millimeters thick with the air pocket, whereas the rest of the case is around 2.2 millimeters thick. So having that tiny airbag in this corner apparently provides better shock absorption than regular TPU. Apparently. The case edges are high enough to use with a screen protector and will still keep it off a flat surface. The camera area is a bit shallower, so if you're using one of Spigen's camera protectors, it may actually just sit completely flush with it rather than being recessed in like other cases. So those are the specifics of the case. Now let's go drop it a ton to see, well, just how terrible it's going to look after we So that's all I got for this video. Questions, comments, leave them down there. Honestly, do check out this case. This $25 case is just so good. I'm so surprised. It's just so good. Honestly, every single time I review a Spigen product, I am always on the fence about the brand because certain things they do incredibly well. Like I'm wearing a Mifa band right now. The Spigen Retrofit is a very similar product to this, but this Mifa band is superior to the Retrofit, and it just feels like certain things Spigen goes cheaper on. But like with this case, it's completely different. Like this is something else. This is a really neat feeling product. And it's just so surprising. And that's kind of why I'm always on the fence with Spigen product, because some of their stuff is awesome. Some of that stuff, like their liquid crystals, like the clear cases, are just like, man, these things are brutal. Anyways, first time watching my videos, I do encourage you to click subscribe, producing daily reviews every single day. I am going to keep calling this the isolation video series until I hit 120 videos. And I'm at video 87 right now, which is freaking crazy. That's all I got. Thanks for watching. The seams of the case between the TPU, the seams of the case between the TPU edge, TPU. Sorry, buddy. I forgot to bring Monty's food this morning, so he's like, his tummy's all squeaky. I'm a bad dog dad. Specifics about this case, now let's go. Drop it a bunch. So those are the specifics, these specifics, those are the specifics. I think that's it, buddy.